No. Okay. Da, 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 da. Refresh that. Get statistics running. Hey, Google, light on. Boom. Oh man, what a day, what a day, what a day. This is going to be a quick what's on the bench style stream, so it's not going to be like super freaking long today. Nope, nope, okay. It's one of those days already. It's still super hot where I'm at right now, so stream can't be super long today. Just because it's really freaking hot. Hey, Eric. Look. She's all glued together, bud. For the most part. I still got the bumpers to glue on to the body and put the glass in. And I'll be resin coating the whole truck to add more strength to it. But I thought I'd do a short stream today just because it's still super hot. Yeah, it is 90 degrees inside my cabin at the moment. Oh yeah. So I'm still waiting on. I've got your new leaf springs are already here. I haven't put them on here yet because I'm still mocking everything up, getting this dialed in just right. I gotta do a little bit more clearancing on the thing to bring it in just a hair more. I think it needs to come in like. Set this sucker down. I still gotta put the magnet mounts on for the body, so the body's sitting in the right spot. Actually, no, I think the wheelbase, it's just, for some reason, it doesn't want to sit square in the chassis for some reason. I gotta go through the math and figure out what's actually going on with that rear suspension. But, she is, like, on this side, I'm looking at it, the wheelbase is perfect. But, tomorrow, UV resing this thing, getting the resin on it, starting to get the smoothing done, and the detail work. And I still gotta make the rear bumper mount, because if I actually do it the way they show it, it's gonna be adding like another. Let me see if I can change this camera angle a little bit better here. But see, it's off on this side, but yet kind of where I want it on this side. Nope, let me move the body back a little bit. It got moved forward a little bit. But those wheels actually came out since I put the chrome, like you asked for the silver on silver. I don't think they came out half bad. I do have silver lugs for it though. Or not lug, but a silver wheel nut. Or we just leave it black here in the center, because there's no silver center section, and I don't have any stainless hardware that matches that right there. Or I would have it all silver here. But I think the wheels came out good. And like I said, I got to smooth out that back. That's the only part of the whole print that I didn't like, how it came out. Was that. So I think she's yeah, like I said, I'm definitely you know, keeping the slow work on it in a sense. You know, just taking my time, trying to get everything exactly right. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work here on this side here, and I think this seam right here got a little messed up. But everyone was actually really like when I showcased even the failed print, because I had this section of the print fail on me, and I showed it, and people were like still like wowed at how smooth this thing was already, like out off my printer. So there's not actually going to be a lot of smoothing involved, but the windows do still fit. Let me grab a couple of them real quick. Now, Eric, I couldn't remember, and I forgot to add this to the email the other day, because I have to find a painter, see if my local painter can do this. Or did you want to, I'll do all the prep, get it in primer at least, and send it, and you can have it to the same guy that painted your Tahoe, and have them paint it to match your Tahoe. How do you want to do that? Ooh, it looks like I'm going to have to reprint the front bumper, because that bumper's a bit off. Yeah, just a little bit. Because it's sticking way out there. Yeah, but I'll do it this way. That's a bit much. So, scale the bump, reprint the bumper, bring it in a little bit. I'm going to have to do a little bit of clearancing on it to clear the front tires. Just this area, right? Get that to do that, so quit washing the camera. Oh, no, I'll do it this way. Boom. Alright, there we go. Now it's not going to wash it out as much. But I'll have to clearance this a little bit to fit the front end. Alright, Eric, I'll let you paint. I'll get everything going on it. I won't, in that case as well, Eric, I actually won't glue in the lenses for the lights. I'll have all the holes in, but I won't do any of the gluing of the lenses, the headlight lenses and the tail light lenses, and let you do that. That way you get the body paint and you're not having to mask off the lenses in it. And then this, if I remember right, goes in from the inside. A little bit of clearancing needs to be done there, but not terrible for two different types of printers use printing stuff. So, and then that's the back glass, and it fits in there. Or it, yeah, there we go. Back glass needs a little bit more work too, but that's okay. Big glasses, they're always a bit of a fun time. You guys all enjoying yourself, so for the most part? Oh, I'm not gonna glue in the glass. I'm just gonna try to get it all sized right, so it drops right in. You can glue it, because the same thing, don't need to sit there and have it for the thing. Oh, that is... Yeah, I'm just gonna end up reprinting all of this, it seems. Not like that big of a deal. Printers have different dimensions, so it's a little bit more sanding. Because when it was on the other body, the first body that I did, that I didn't like, um, that one, all these pieces fit in perfectly. Like they would just sit right in like like they're supposed to. So, I'll just reprint the whole thing. Not that big of a deal, and of course, I'm gonna fix that front bumper and the rear bumper, and then I gotta design. Once I get that done, I get the body sitting where it needs to sit with the mounts and stuff. Then I'll be able to tackle that rear hitch system for the trailer hitch for you, so you can tow your airplanes around on it. But just a little update, guys, for that. Twin Hammers is still sitting behind me in pieces, waiting for a couple parts to come in for that. For the most part, waiting on new filament to try. I have some new 3D filament that I'm gonna try on a couple body up and coming projects. So, but I was just gonna make this a short and sweet one, just because weather and everything else going on. Yeah, sorry there was no show last Sunday, but I was not feeling the greatest after my weekend trip, or my trip to Jim's Bearings event up there. We had an RC swap meet, and went and did that, hung out there, and then on the way home I just got sick on the drive back. It was like a 3 hour drive. But that, and after I finish this project, we've got to pick up 2 other projects that are going to be starting up soon. And I did get my bearing set to fix the taco, which is sitting here beside me as well, so we'll get that on the stream and get that repaired. Got all the parts for that sitting here, just waiting for the hand to actually function properly to be able to do the work. Because it's about, hand's been acting up a little bit when it comes to the nerves issue. Oh, show you another part there, Eric, real quick. Before we end this. Move that so that doesn't get damaged. There we go. Alright. So, There's they're actually coal loads. Or that's why I essentially painted them in black. Oh, let me get that light on. And I actually doweled them. So when they go together, you can glue them and then you stick them together and they'll snap in place. I don't want to risk breaking the dowels, so that's why I'm not doing it now. But I got a couple of them ran off. And I'll get the rest of them going too. But I hope they're the correct size. Like, you know, you told me the measurements that you needed, and I'm sitting there looking, I'm going, geez, I forget how big G-scale is. When I see that, I'm like, that's fairly, that's fairly large. But the chunks are a little on the big side. But that's why I printed them in black. Just because, but if you want to make them coal or if you want to make them gravel. I think for the most part they actually don't look half bad as is. Definitely from a distance when you look at them, they're going to fit in perfectly. Even in the black, if you don't paint them. But since you said you're going to paint them to be gravel, large pieces of gravel there, bud. But yeah, print all these off for you. I'll get the whole run at 12. Yeah, just waiting for the more black filament to arrive. More black filament, because, well, primarily what I've been printing out of lately. But as far as the most part, it's fairly, strong. There's no, you can feel a little bit of give in it because I kept it kind of lightweight, in a sense, because I saw some of your videos and some of your shots. Essentially your train set's inside. So if it was an outside set, like most G-scale setups that I've seen, I was gonna print it in a different filament and also do different infilling in it to make them stronger. But since I saw your layout was an indoor one, I kind of just was like, oh, yeah, I'll just print it for indoor use. So, but as far as them sitting outside, they'll be okay sitting outside for a while. They just can't live outside in this form. But if you get some maybe some enamel paint on them, they'll stiffen up a bit. And they'll be able to be outside too. You tell. But yeah, we got that, and then of course the semi trucks are gonna back up after this because I do have a stack of semi trucks and trailers sitting off camera. Shit. Besides that one that always sits there, but I should be putting that thing back together here soon. Hey, Knucklehead, don't get in there. Sorry, man, I was trying to go in the trash. Get up here. Get up here, come on. There you go. Yeah, and this is what he does. Alright, well, you guys have fun. You guys be safe. I'm gonna get off here before my computer starts having a conniption fit that it's too hot. Because I'm already had a couple notifications about it already. Because I do a high rendering on the stream on my end. Just to try to get some better clarity and stuff for you guys. Yep. He's still right here too. He's like, I'm not leaving. I just want all the attention. Give me attention. But you have fun, Eric. I'll catch you and uh, Bill's stream tomorrow night, I'm probably coming there and try to fly a little bit. And of course, being lurking in chat like I always do. And yeah, like I said, man, I'm just trying to take it, nice and easy on this thing and get it to my standards. Because I could have been done with it a while back, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't with myself sit there and let it go like that. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not that white ABS, that white filament that I used just did not. That other printer I used just did not come out right at all. But it's okay. It is what it is, man. That's the thing about printing. Sometimes they come out great, other times they not so much. A lot of work to fix them up and make them look good. I'm just trying to make it a lot easier on the post processing of it. And then hopefully this week I'll be over to my buddies and get the LED stuff that I need to get those lights on that thing done up. No, you need to knock that. He's over here just all wanting to play. Alright, I'm signing out. You guys have a good night. See you guys tomorrow over on Wild Build Stream.